What is this place? Where am I? It's so green. A radio. There's no signal here. It also seems to read those old cassettes, but there's none inside.
Hello, John. My name is Dr. James Richards, and this is Dr. May.
Hello, John.
If you are hearing this, it means that the initial procedure went perfectly.
We have linked your mind to the dream of a man named Luke Williams. As for your body, it is being kept safe, here, close to us.
Luke has been diagnosed with severe depression. We have attempted several incursions into his dreams, but he has always detected our presence, gleaned our intentions, and evaded us. The roots of his current state of depression are buried quite deep.
This is where you come in, John. You see, you volunteered to help us with this one. We need to remind you that your own memories are inaccessible during the entire operation. It means that you won't remember who you are, nor recall these events after it all ends. But whatever you do or do not remember, know this. We accepted your offer because you are the best in the field.
John, your job is to track Luke and liberate him from whatever oppressive thought is weighing down on him.
Set him free, John. You don't have much time. The longer he stays under, the easier it will be for him to fade away.
Time to get to work, John. You are his last hope.
And his only one. I would wish you luck, but I doubt you need any of it.
We'll be monitoring you closely and retract you instantly if the situation spirals out of control.
One last thing. We will be out of contact for the duration of your mission. The technology is not quite fully mature yet.
Right then. See you in a couple of hours.
What? What's happening here? What are you talking about? Wait, what in God's name is going on? Whoa! Hello.
Oh, good evening.
Isn't it a little late for someone your age to be out all alone?
Oh, our house is right over there. And you know, there are no dangerous creatures, not in these woods. No wolves, bears, or even foxes. And my dad is right there at the porch.
Oh, I didn't know anyone lived this deep in the woods.
Oh, but we don't. This is our vacation house. Mom and Dad built it a couple of years ago. I love it out here. But I had no idea there were other houses around. Where is yours?
Well, if you walk that way for 30 minutes, you'll be standing in front of my house.
Ooh, do you have a hot tub?
Oh, no, I'm afraid I don't.
That's too bad. It's a little chilly here sometimes.
Well, what about you? What are you doing here, all alone, sitting on this wooden swing?
Oh, you know, I love sitting here. My daddy and I built it. He attached these ropes to a branch on this tree and told me to find a wooden seat. I found this one by the waterfall. It fit perfectly. It was such a fun weekend. I love building stuff with my dad, and this is my favorite construction.
Well, congratulations. You did a wonderful job. It really looks well built and fun.
Thanks.
So, you're just watching the stars on your spot?
Yes. Well, and waiting for Rufus.
Rufus?
Yes, my dog. My parents gave him for Christmas 2 years ago. He's so lovely, little, and energetic.
Oh, and where's Rufus now?
Oh, he sometimes wanders off by himself in the woods. These woods are very, very safe. We put some lights around his collar, so he got even more excited than usual.
Aren't you worried he might get lost?
No! I mean, maybe a little. It's been more than an hour, I think. Can I ask you a big favor? Could you please get him back here if you happen to see him?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. I'm really getting worried now. He responds very well to his name, Rufus. I picked it when he was still a little puppy.
Oh, you picked a great name for him. Well, I'm going to continue my night hike and I'll find your dog.
Thanks.
Hello, neighbour.
Oh, hello there. Sorry, I haven't seen anyone hereabouts in a while. You gave me quite a scare there.
Oh, sorry about that. And for coming out of nowhere straight from the dark. I'm John Stevens. I was just taking a night stroll in the wilderness when I spotted some bright lights ahead. I couldn't help checking them out. I wasn't aware anyone lived here.
Ah, well, this is our country house, so to speak. We live in the city, but often come here on weekends and holidays. It's quite peaceful.
Oh, indeed.
I'm Luke, by the way. Luke Williams.
Nice to meet you, Luke. Is that your daughter?
Yes, that's Anne. She's always up late playing with that little devil.
Little devil?
That's what we call our dog. He simply loves the woods and Anne loves playing with him out here. So we just let her play on until late.
I see. Aren't you afraid she might get injured or something?
Well, kids should be able to fall, get some bruises and have fun in the wild. And this neck of the woods is as calm and uneventful as you would like. And besides, we can't protect our kids forever. Although as parents we always try to. They're part of us, aren't they? Do you have children?
No, I don't. I guess the opportunity never arose.
It still might. Anyway, where are you staying? In a tent?
Yes, it's about a quarter of an hour from here. I'm staying for a couple of days. I intend to just do some walking in the woods.
Right then. Well, if you need anything, food, medicine, or just company, drop in anytime. You know where we are.
You're so kind, Luke. I'll probably pass here to say hello a couple of times. See you later. Rufus, there you are. Oh, you're shaking. Come here, boy. Come here. Oh, you're really afraid of me, aren't you? Okay. How will I get you out of there? Uh-oh. This rock is very unstable. If it falls, I'll crush that little devil. Careful, John. I really shouldn't leave without the dog. I need to explore this area. Think, John, think. I really shouldn't leave without the dog. I need to explore this area. Think, John, think. Where did the dog go? Wait a minute. I know this place. How did I get here? Did the dog? Oh, I hope he did.
Oh, hello again. Look, this is Rufus. He came back. He was running so fast. He seemed scared. He almost didn't recognize me, but I yelled. He turned his head and he seemed so happy to see me. He always comes back.
I'm really glad he's back. One can easily get lost in these woods.
Oh, you know, he's such a smart doggy, aren't you, Rufus?
I'm sure he is. Well, I think I'm heading back.
Oh, okay. I should go to sleep too, after Rufus calms down a little. And thank you for being so kind.
Not at all. Take care, both of you.
Bye.
Hi, Luke.
Hi, John. Great timing. I was about to call Anne back home and retreat.
Oh, you do that. I was on my way back to my tent.
Did you have a pleasant night hike?
Actually, I went looking for Rufus.
Rufus? Our dog, Rufus. Why?
Please don't get mad at Anne, but the poor guy got scared by the sound of the waterfall and was just paralyzed under a rock. I tracked him down and kind of brought him back.
I didn't know that. Why hasn't she told me?
She thought you would get mad.
I don't think I would. Imagine if you weren't around. What would happen to Rufus? Because she was afraid to talk to me?
Luke, don't take it that way. It's normal for kids to hide these problems from their parents.
I know you're right, but still, it could have been a big deal.
Don't think about it.
Well, are you thirsty?
Am I thirsty? Well, a little bit, but
There's a jar of water in the table right in the hallway. Just open the door and take some. You saved Anne's dog, and you must be exhausted. Go on, I'll just stay here for a while longer.
Okay, I'll be right back. Thanks. A glass of water would feel good right now. Oh, darn, it's empty. Well, I better get back outside. Or could I explore a little? Sorry, Luke, but I need to see if I can find something useful. I'm doing this to help you. Ah, there's a piece of paper in this drawer. So many books. A lot of classics out here. Les Miserables. Oh, how I loved it. Wait a minute. Rita Williams? Could it be Luke's wife? I hear something. A heavy breathing. I shouldn't try to open this door. A family portrait. The faces are somewhat hard to distinguish, but they seem like a united and happy bunch. What? It's daytime. Where are they? And the door has locked itself. What's happening here? The swing's broken. What happened? Oh, there are so many mosquitoes here. This sound annoys me quite a bit. It reminds me of when you're trying to sleep at night and that buzzing sound lodges in your ear. So many nights I jumped off the bed, grabbed a slipper and had to hunt that annoying bug. Rufus. Oh no. The dog died? When? What? Poor Anne. Hello?
Hello there.
Need any help? You're gasping.
I'll be alright in a moment. Thank you. My husband and I were hiking, making our way through the rocks and the brambles. We used to do it all the time a few years ago. I guess I'm too old for this now.
No, you seem in pretty good shape.
You're too kind. What about you? It's not very often I come across fellow hikers in this place.
Well, I'm on a hike too. I did an online search for best places to hike in the region, and I found a little blog with a couple of astonishing pictures in this brilliant article. I think it was called The Hidden Gem of Our City. Hard to believe I've never heard of this place.
Are you serious? Well, just as hard as to believe that you'd meet the writer of that article there.
You wrote the article?
Yes, my daughter kept on asking me why we never see anyone else around. So I decided I would post some photos of this place online and ended up writing a little about it. I never expected anyone to actually read it.
Well, thank you. This is such a happy coincidence.
That it is. We used to have a house here.
That little hut, just a few minutes away, is it yours? Oh, it seems so cozy.
My husband and I built it some years ago. We had to sell it though. It seems to be quite abandoned now.
Oh, pity. What happened?
Life happened. We needed the money and couldn't spare the time to come here that often anyway. I'm actually really glad we got to come over this time. It's been years.
Life can be tough sometimes, can't it?
It sure can.
Where's your husband?
He really wanted to get to that cliff on the other side of the bridge, but my legs just didn't want to cooperate, unfortunately.
Oh, I've never crossed this bridge.
You should. It's delightful out there. And if you see my husband, tell him I'm waiting.
I will. I'm John, by the way.
Rita.
Nice to meet you, Rita.
You too. Actually, if you see him, let him be. He is waiting for a very important call from work. He was forced to take a few days off work so that he would stop thinking about it. And this place has always brought him some peace.
Well, maybe I shouldn't even go there then.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. It may even be a good distraction for him to talk to other people. Just don't say that his wife is desperately waiting for him.
Of course I won't. Right. I'll take a peek off this cliff you mentioned then.
Wonderful. You won't regret it. If we happen to meet again when you come back, I want to know what you thought of it.
It's a deal. Enjoy your alone time.
What's there not to enjoy? Bye.
Bye. Luke, hi.
Hello. Do I know you?
Yes, we met a couple of years ago, right here in these woods. I'm John.
Oh, yes, Of course.
I ran into your wife back there, catching her breath on a little bench. Lovely lady, if you don't mind me saying so.
I couldn't agree more. I sometimes think it's a miracle she still puts up with me. Is she alright?
Yes, she seemed fine. What about you? She says that you've been staying on the grind lately.
That sounds about right. They even told me to take a couple of days off.
Playing with fire, you know? I've seen it happen before. It gets to you one day. Wind up with a full-scale nervous breakdown if you're not careful. You may never quite fully recover from one. And all because they get so immersed in work and can't get out. Take my word for it. Not worth it. Life has a lot more to offer.
Well, sometimes there are things that you just know you have to do.
And what are you working on?
Well, it's renewable energy. You know, we have been hearing a lot of talk about climate change since we were kids. You wonder about how life would be if energy was clean and free, how that could transform lives, ours and our future generations everywhere. Utopia, somewhere over the glittering rainbow. Ring any bells?
Quite a few. But then things always sound far-fetched till someone actually makes them real.
Well, call me a starry-eyed old dreamer, but ever since I was little, I've wanted to make the world a better place. A place where my daughter could live and thrive in. I'm aware there is a lot of highly charged political rhetoric out there, but still, I was naive enough to think I could cut through all the fog, and so I persisted. And eventually an idea emerged, and then a company based on it, and finally a working prototype. And right now it's undergoing critical testing as we speak.
Really?
One successful test is all we need to unlock a gigantic investment opportunity. It's make or break. If the test fails, we might need to shut down.
So this is it? The big push? Oh, that's huge. How are the nerves holding up?
Managing. Just about. Oh, fuck. Right on cue. It's them. Would you excuse me for a second?
Sure. Hey, what's... Luke? Bloody hell. Hey, what's happening? He's avoiding me again. What is this place anyway? Well, I can't stand here. I must find out.